Welcome to Urban Paranormal UK. It is the 21st of February 2019 and this is our investigation into the Green Bear in Galston. We are filming completely raw tonight, so anything that you see on our YouTube channel has not been edited at all. I'd now like to introduce you all to the team that are with us tonight. So my name is Becky. I am a local historian and tour guide and have been a paranormal investigator for many, many years. And then if we pan around, then this is Les.
Evening all.
Les is the founder of Urban Paranormal UK and is also a very experienced paranormal investigator who is the founder of this team. And then we have Caroline, hi, who is a newbie to the world of paranormal investigation. This is her first ever investigation here tonight. We hope we haven't scared her too much this evening. And then this is Adam.
Hello.
Adam is our psychic medium and will hopefully be connecting in with spirit here at the Green Bear. So let's get hunting and see what we can find while we're here. We'll also show you some of the equipment that we're going to use tonight as well. I'll just take you around and just show you some of the equipment that we'll be using. So first things first, we have a bog standard K2 meter, and this measures electromagnetic fields. Anything within normal parameters can go from 0.2 up to 2.5. Anything higher than that is considered either an electrical surge or possibly paranormal. As you can see, it is going off, and this is because of the camera that we are filming on. You can see it's green here. I'll take you over and show you our bit of high-tech kit. So this is our SLS camera. We'll be showing you, it's just booting up at the moment, but what this does is it will show any entities in stick form. So if anything does come up, we'll be able to film and show you that as well. I'll just take you through to our lock-off area tonight. So this is our poker room at the Green Bear. Just for purpose of lock-off camera, this is Becky. Time is 17 minutes past 11. Just coming in just to do a quick piece to camera. So this is our lock-off camera. As you can see, it is pointed to the bear sat here on the poker table. This is what is known as REM bear. It has lights and sensors within it. So if anything unusual, be it spirit or logical, goes near it or touches it, it will light up and make a high emitting pitched sound. Okay. So this is our laser digital thermometer. This is what we use to take baseline temperature readings at the start of the evening. It will also tell us if there's any major fluctuations whilst we're investigating as well. As you can see, it's a very balmy 15.7 in here. We've done all our baselines. We've done some yesterday. We also done some just before we started the investigation. So this is the main bar area. As you can see, it is quite large. We haven't had any major fluctuations in here. It's all very warm. Nothing's been picked up really, so we'll be filming in here. And then we're now going through to, this is the front bar. Again, nothing untoward in here was picked up within the baselines. Probably do a little vigil in here a bit later. The place that we've found most people feel uncomfortable is the poker room where the Rember is and the back toilets. There's been reports of uneasy feeling in the toilets at the back of the premises here. So we might sort of sit in there and see how we go. So now that we've introduced you to the team and we've shown you around where we are, I will now hand the camera over and we'll see where we go.
And I got people emailing me, so what's that? And I then had to say, which you don't want to do. It should be self-explanatory.
Okay.
Sorry,
You're done. Do you want me to press pause?
Are we still recording?
We're still recording.
Okay then.
You got
Adam,
all the
we have...
voices in the background with us?
Yeah.
Just press pause for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Then you can tell us how you want us to do this then.
Well,
So we're now going to start our first vigil of the evening, and this is in the poker room, as I showed just a minute ago. So this is our Rember. If anything touches it or moves in front of it, it will set off lights which are placed within the bear. It will also emit a high-pitched sound. We've got this on lock-off. So this is our lock-off camera here. Anything that we capture will hopefully be on that. It is about 4 degrees colder in this area than the main bar, but we think it's because it's is this an add-on?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an add-on.
There's no reason for it to be that cold, because there's no actual... There's an outside door, obviously there are fireworks, but it's never open.
Yep.
That's sealed.
Okay. I'm just going to turn this light off on there because we don't actually need the
No,
height.
not in here, we don't.
No.
You manage.
There we go. So we're going to carry out a vigil just in here, and see what we get. So yeah.
Over to you, Adam.
Okay.
Right.
So if we all.
So in here,
Okay.
I don't get a lot of activity at all. I can hear residually, and I believe it's coming from more outside, playbacks of a horse's hooves, like a clock, and it's coming from that direction. So I presume that must be from outside.
Yeah.
And I can hear that going on. But generally, where I'm sensing more activity is in this toilet here,
Okay.
and in the room that's just adjacent to here, which is like a little store cupboard.
Okay.
This room,
a second there. Did you say this toilet here, Adam?
yeah.
Now, a couple of the people there, who I won't name in here, have had what we call paranormal experiences in that toilet.
Yeah.
I won't mention any names, but there's been at least 2 women have told me over recent weeks that they've had paranormal experiences in there, so that's quite interesting. You picked that up.
The thing is, when you go, I mean, I had a little walk around earlier, Les, as you know. When we went in, can we go in here?
Yep.
Just because I feel that we're
Yep.
going to probably spend more time
Okay.
in
So
here
just.
than... so if we
Okay.
go in
Yep.
here,
Right.
I'll turn the light on since...
Yep. I mean, I can put the little one on if you want. If you wanted to do it dark.
Again, the urinals here,
Yep.
I don't feel that there's much activity here, but this area
Yep.
gives me this disorientation and this sick feeling. I do believe that somebody passed away on this part.
Okay.
Okay, somebody has passed away in here. They're not active, but residually that's what's causing me to have this disorientation.
Okay.
Now, active spirits, there are 2 gentlemen that walk this area and also towards that storeroom as well. The 2 gentlemen are actually trying to disorientate me, and I'll find them as we go around. They're not in this part of the building at this moment.
Okay.
Again, I have the feeling that you feel like you're being watched.
Yeah, it's a very bizarre feeling. It's a lot colder in here than anywhere else in the building. Interestingly, when we were doing the baseline tests earlier, we went round with the K2s, and as we were turning out the light and closing the door to here, Caroline's K2 did fluctuate quite
Was
a
it
lot.
around here then?
It was actually on the door.
On the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
The female toilets have also got a very similar feel to them. Did you want to go in there?
Right, first of all, no, not at the moment I
Okay.
didn't. I've just had this playback of somebody, I don't know if it must have been somebody who was coming to actually clean this part or running out because they had the toilet flush and there was nobody in here. And this
Okay.
is, again,
Yeah.
this is recent.
Yeah. I don't know, would it have been the toilet or the urinals? Because some urinals are on a timer.
No, it was the toilet. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I can actually hear it
Yep,
flushing.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more residual in here, Becky.
Okay. Okay. Right.
They didn't say the spirits don't come in here. They do, and they do especially to dishevil those people that go in the toilet. I wouldn't
Yep.
want to be going to the toilet on my own in the dark.
Okay. Yep.
Which one?
Off the back of the light.
Fine, that's not a problem.
Yep.
How are we doing, guys? Yeah?
Yep, we're good. Okay, are we gonna sit in here or
Are we going to stay here, Adam, for a little while? Or do you want
do you want to sit in here or?
Do you want to do the tour and then
Should we do the
it's
tour?
entirely
Yep,
up to you?
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we? I want it being drawn into here, mate.
Fine. Yep.
Excuse me.
Wherever you get drawn to.
Yep.
Right now, that part of the building,
Yep.
you can take away because that doesn't have any activity whatsoever. It's
Okay.
very, very quiet and peaceful that side. Now, the chaps told me earlier that that actually is an add-on. That
Right.
was part of the garden out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Which
Here,
makes sense.
here is very active. This
Okay.
is where people become very, very frightened. I get footsteps being heard, like they're circling you. I get a foul smell, like I suppose sprouts, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, that sort of smell. Now the in and out, the energy vortex gateway is in this cupboard here.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll just show you
Right.
where that is.
Okay.
It's this area here.
Right.
It's actually open at the moment
Yep.
because we have these two chaps that are around.
Okay.
And I get, oh, they're both on the stage. I'm being told they're both on the stage as we speak.
Okay.
So,
Just come out a bit.
if I can just demonstrate.
Yep.
If you're at the bar at night, you'll do this.
Can you just do that again? Okay.
Like a vibration, they'll think, well, what's that? And I don't even know whether they're
Could
triggered.
that-
That's what it is.
yeah.
That is what it is.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and then here you'll get circling motion. People say, "Oh, I'm sure there was somebody stood behind me just then." You're being watched all the time. The two chaps at the moment are on the stage.
Right.
They're going, shh, shh, shh.
That's my next question. Stage, do you get anything from the stage?
Not usually, but tonight because we're here.
Because we're here.
They're this side, and then as I speak, they're not moving. They're very aware of us and what we're doing,
Okay.
and that's why they're in an area that they wouldn't normally be in.
Have we got any fluctuations on the
Okay,
K2s?
but you static.
Temperature?
Up on this corner, just up here. Oh God, they moved. Where have they gone?
Okay. So the so Floren's just
I knew we'd have this.
going around with the K2.
Is it worth putting one of these in there? I'll spare one. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that would be.
We're getting a little bit of a
Yeah, there.
pluck.
Did we get some fluctuations there?
Yeah, on the EMF, I can, or K2.
Can I explain that? If
Yep.
you take that little out of where that stage is, it's
Uh-huh.
directly connected to where this vortex is.
Okay.
Because they're not there now.
Yep.
They've just dispersed. And I
Okay.
don't know where they've gone, so we'll find them as we go round.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
Right, guys, we've got a REM bear on there that's live. so
Okay.
I think Becky's explained how the REM bear works. Haven't you,
Yep.
Becky?
Yep. We have two Wren bears. What are the name of the Wren bears?
That's Cagney in there, and she's Lacey.
Okay. So Lacey is the white bear, and Cagney's the one who's in the poker room.
That's it.
Right. So.
Okay, so I talked earlier about there being an upstairs room at the right-hand side of the building, right at the front, and this creaking effect. Obviously,
Right.
we're not about to get up there tonight, but I do need to make it. It's important that I make you aware of the lady that is up there. Now, it's a lady. I should say about 1900, 1903.
Okay.
She would have passed away up there.
Excuse me.
The noise is
Mm.
actually like a rocking chair creaking backwards and forwards. It's not her walking. It's the action of a rocking chair
Okay.
that's making that noise.
Right.
Okay, shall we go through here?
Yeah.
At the front there, here we are. Come and have a look at this.
Have to excuse me coughing, ladies and gents. Got a bit of a cold at the moment.
Here, I've got 3 children.
Okay.
I hadn't picked that one on earlier.
Right. That's interesting because although we done baselines in here earlier, nothing untoward on the thermometer. I did get a little bit of a spike in the KT, and that was around this area here. But because it was the bar was still open, I just put it down to sort of electrics really.
They run about here. There's 3 kids in here, in this room.
I've sent 2 children.
Okay.
Okay.
Very, very fast, and what you might feel is like a brush on your leg or even a tingling on your hand because the little girl, because I believe it's 1 girl and 2 boys.
Is that residual?
No, active.
Intelligent,
They're
yeah.
active, and the way they passed, I can feel the coughing and they're bringing up mucus, whether that was to do with smoke inhalation from a fire or TB. I haven't
TB.
picked that up yet, but I think it's TB.
Possible to
The girl is slightly older than what the 2 boys are.
Okay.
So it's a girl and 2 boys. Now I've got 2. The girl's name is Samantha, and one of the boys' names is Edward, but I can't get the other boy because it's like he's removed for some reason. Although he's here, he's more shy to coming forward.
Do we sense what era they're from?
About at the same time as that woman upstairs.
About 1900.
1903.
Because up until late 1800s it was called consumption, and then we called it TB, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called consumption.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say about the same time as the woman upstairs.
Okay.
So could they all be related then?
Well,
No,
No?
they are not related to the woman. No.
Right. Okay. And 3 of them.
There's 3 of them, and they're active, and they're generally all here.
Girls or boys, Adam?
1 girl, 2 boys.
One girl, 2.
One
Girls older.
Samantha and Edward. The other boy, I can't get a name for because he's not coming forward.
Okay.
Aaron. There we go. He's just come
Yeah.
forward. Now he's a bit of a, how would we term it? He would have been an ill person in the family anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The girl, I think, would have lost the parents were very, very poorly and passed away, and then she was in charge of looking after her 2 brothers. Yeah.
Right. Which often happened in those days.
So they're talking about the lighthouse, something to do with the lighthouse.
We've got a lighthouse in Galton, haven't we?
It's down in the front, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to-
Did anybody just hear that?
I did.
Something about, I think their nanny was at the lighthouse or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
heard
know
the
that.
name?
Yeah, I know that name.
Okay.
Do you want to just who do you ask? Somebody ask if that's them.
Go on.
If you're with us, and that was you that made the noise a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, we were talking for that, I apologise.
upstairs, is there?
If you want to make those noises again,
Ah,
we'd
there's...
appreciate it.
These are
Okay.
just storage
Try again,
rooms.
sorry, let's really
Right,
interrupt
go
us.
again.
Try again, sorry.
I don't think so. I think you're lying.
That's
That-
chunk in the cellar.
Ah, right, okay.
Okay, then, just,
Right.
just
Yeah.
for the camera, we've been informed by Sally that those noises we heard were in fact someone in the cellar, so we can debunk that. We can actually debunk that.
Okay.
Can I just say, well, as you stood there, the girl is more towards you, the 2 boys are either side of you,
Is it because I'm
Aaron and
Mum?
Edward. I think they're just very drawn to your energy. Yeah, it probably is because you're motherly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they feel that they can trust you. And I'll tell you what, that's one thing they miss, although they love their sister, it was the mum they wanted, and I think they're going to be around you quite a lot tonight, so we need to keep an eye out on you to see whether, yeah?
Do they just stay in this bar, or do they...
But yeah, they're only
Just
about
in
this
here.
area, just about this
Okay.
area.
Are you
Right.
visitation animal, or are you?
No, they're about here most of the
Yeah.
time.
As soon as they've now sort of taken a shine to me, will they follow me?
No.
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 No, that's what our
No, I meant follow me into another room. Or,
Okay,
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Not follow me home.
No, not follow you home, no.
Yeah.
Not follow you home.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right.
There's definitely someone around here again.
They're both here.
Okay. We're actually going to bring Lacey the Ren Bear in here. Place her somewhere to see if...
Please go to the toilet.
Yes, you can go to the toilet. Okay. So is there anything else that you are picking up on at all? How about...
Wherever you think, Lacey.
Florin, are you picking up on anything? Are you getting any fluctuations on the K2? Okay,
Place her there.
great. So,
Okay.
so Lacey, our the Ren Bear, is now sat here in the front bar.
The two boys are bothering her now. Samantha's still back here, so you might find Samantha might take a liking to her.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, just leave Liz and play a bit with the teddy bear, Samantha.
The teddy bear's name is Lacey. If you want to play with her, feel free. That's why we bought her. If you touch her, she'll light up.
should we just sit quietly in here for
I
sort of
think we should.
5
I
minutes?
think we should sit a bit away from
Yep,
there.
okay.
Maybe over here, guys.
Yep.
You sit over here, all of us. We'll just table that short a little bit.
Okay. So, so we're now going to do a quick 5-minute sort of vigil. I'm going to train the camera on Lacey for now. Just see if we can pick anything up. If anybody gets any spikes,
Yeah.
Just-
Actually, I'm going to give the K2 back to Caroline because she's near
Yep.
Lacey and I am.
okay. Okay. Okay.
And sometimes when I come in here on a Sunday evening,
Mhm.
I come in here sometimes to play the machine, and normally it's empty, there's nobody in here.
Yeah.
And I do get the feeling, for whatever reason, I'm being watched, but not in a negative way.
No.
Whatever's watching me is just curious.
Does anyone want to call out? Oh,
Anna, want to call in?
Samantha, that teddy bear, you can play with that for as long as you like. If you go and touch that and have a play, if you want to. Your two brothers are okay, they're over here with Caroline. You have a play.
Did you say the boys' names were Aaron and Edward?
Yeah.
Aaron, Edward, if you can hear us, if you want to go and play with the teddy over there, then feel free to do so. That's why we bought her, for you to play with. And you, Samantha, if you want to go over there and play with her, feel free. Get the feeling you're still with us, Adam?
Yeah. Yeah, the two boys that with Caroline have just walked over towards Samantha, because she's over there. I'm just hoping they've got enough energy between them to be able to show us, you know.
Yes. Generally, what we sometimes get is a battery drain on certain
yeah.
cameras. Not so much my camera that Becky's using at the moment, but the main camera we sometimes use. We do get a drain on that, and we certainly get a drain on the Kodak that's now filming in the pool room. And that's how they find the energy to manifest themselves via EVP or an orb or what have you.
Okay, just for the camera, the chat, and you can hear in the background is the staff and the owner of the social club, Green Bear.
Just for your reference, Becky, I was speaking to Sally and Chunk a few minutes ago,
Hmm.
and they're going to allow you, if you feel comfortable,
Yep.
and Adam to go to the small cellar.
Why do I always get lumbered with the cellar? Is it because I'm
Well,
short?
I did say if you
Yes.
don't feel like going, Caroline.
Nah, it's
would
all
do
right.
it.
I don't
Are you
mind.
sure?
Yes. That's just really funny because
There's no point me coming down the cellar because I'm not in the phone.
when I used to do in the past when I've done paranormal investigations, I always got shoved in the cellar because I was the shortest. So, which was funny.
The hardest cellar to get into that I've done around here particularly is the Duke's Head. Because you have to stand, go to the top of the stairs, sit on your butt, turn yourself around, go down a step ladder to get into the cellar. It's quite deep.
Is anybody picking up on anything?
No.
No, any
I
coldness?
still feel like I'm being watched, but then again I feel that when I'm in here when the place is buzzing anyway.
My legs are cold. If that helps.
Okay, who's got the thermometer?
I've got the
The
thermometer.
rest of me
Okay.
is warm, but my
The
legs,
legs are
are
That's
cold.
cold.
quite common when you've got something around you. And your temperature hasn't changed since I measured it when we were over there by the
Nope.
No, not particularly, no.
Okay.
Your temperature's about the same as Caroline's, slightly.
Let's give it one last go. Children, I know you're still over there. Wonder if you'd be so kind as you see that little green light where the teddy bear is. Do you think you can play about with that, see if you can make it change colour? If you can play with the teddy all night. We'll leave it in here all night if you can do that. Please.
Excuse me, coughing.
So you know it's a raw video, guys, because we're not going to cut Becky's
No.
coughing out of it.
I keep on getting movement over near the bar.
Here?
Over there, yeah.
Okay.
Not major.
Do you want to do some
Yeah.
Actually, the temperature of the bar is a good 4 degrees below what it is here.
What's the temperature in the bar?
20.2, almost, right, it's 25.2 over here.
Oh, is it? See, it was about 20 in here earlier, wasn't it?
19.4, 19.6.
Yeah, so it's not a huge fluctuation, really, is it? It's going to start cooling down because, obviously, we're on
but it's
lockdown.
here to here.
Yeah.
Here it's 25.
Just 5 degrees lower.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's almost 44 point something degrees.
Is the
lower.
cellar directly under here, though? Under this bit? Because that could be why it's warmer.
Possibly.
Okay. It's just really, I just kept on, corner of the eye phenomena. Kept
Yeah.
on getting that.
Yeah. Again, as I said, I'm measuring, see where the menu, where the menu is over there, the chalkboard.
Yep.
I'm measuring that over there,
Mhm.
and that is like 4 degrees cooler. So I'm not actually pointing the thermometer behind the bar.
Yep. Okay.
Pointing the chairs. The chair's the same.
Okay. I
Right,
think
so-
what we should do is leave Lacey in here
Right.
because she'll go off if she's being played
I'm
with.
just going to pause the video for a minute, but it will carry on in a minute. We're just going to move to the other bar and decide where we're going to go from here. So Becky, I'll just pause the video for a few seconds. For me.
Yeah.
Do you know how to use it?
So,
No, but I think that-
Yeah.
how's everybody feeling? Good? Florin, how are you feeling?
Good.
Cold.
Just do some base readings while you're doing your
Okay.
thing. And
So myself and Adam are now going to go into the back ladies' toilets. We're going to do some readings in there because this is where most of the phenomena has been. Yep. So I'm going to take K2. Phenomena has been sensed in here. It's not. It's
Making me
very,
feel
very
funny. The pressure of
strange.
it.
So, right, I will. Hang on a minute. So I will just turn on. There we go. Okay. So we've got the K2.
Oh,
I will just show you. So this is, we got this earlier just to show you because there's an electrical current going through the dryer.
Yeah.
So this is sort of, if there's electricity, an electric supply, that's how a K2 will go. Okay. So the temperature's dropped.
11 it's very cold in here, but then you have to bear in mind, Becky, there's a fire
Yeah.
here and it's getting colder
Yeah.
naturally
Yeah.
outside.
So
Christ,
there's
that's
a bin
me.
there.
To me, it's
Okay. So I'm gonna leave the K2 on there, like so.
Okay, this
So-
is like
So the K2's there.
there's a lot of movement around in here. Like if you were to come out of the toilet, if you just come over to wash your hands, it'd be that area where you're seeing movement.
Okay.
I don't like that area. I don't know why. It just makes me feel quite nervous.
That's me
that
kicking the
area.
bin.
The smell in here doesn't smell like a toilet, does it?
No,
It smells more like, I hate to say this, but my line of work, it smells like an undertaker's.
it's not a nice smell. I can vouch for in here. So myself and Caroline and Les, we come here every Sunday to play bingo. We've had reports from other people that they don't actually like these toilets. My experience in here, I come in here one night and I thought that there was someone else in here with me because I heard the other door go, and when I come out I was half expecting to hear the tap go and then the dryer, but then when I come out there was no one here.
Yeah.
And it's bloody freezing in
It's
here.
very cold in here.
I'm proper
Actually,
shaking.
let's have a look at this. So 11.7.
Okay.
11.5, so a constant sort of 11 and a half.
Yeah,
here.
so it's dropped at sort of 1 to 2 degrees since we done the baselines at around 10:40. Time now is, hang on a minute. Time now is 10 to 12. So it's dropped sort of 2 degrees, which is understandable because there's no electric in here. There's no heating in here either.
No.
But it's
And you do get that, and actually I think there's been physical contact made with people, which has probably freaked people out in here.
Okay.
Whether it's touching or, you know, I don't think it's malicious. I just think that, I think it's these two men that are about outside.
Okay.
They come through here and just do it to make people very nervous and upset, to
Okay.
be honest.
Yep.
But I mean, as you spend more time in here, actually you feel a bit more confident and comfortable. But when
Yeah.
you first come in,
Yeah, it's
quite
very-
a dreaded feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, you do get very apprehensive about in here.
Oh,
I
can you
think.
hear bells? Can you hear bells?
No. Just gonna do that because I got the feeling that there was someone over there just a minute ago. Nothing's going on the KT. That's all normal. Like I said, we've only got sort of 1 to 2 temperature drop, which is understandable. So
I don't think there's anybody in here at the moment.
no,
Do you?
no, it's just cold.
It's just
It's just
cold.
cold. Okay,
Do you want
guys.
to just try calling out just in case?
Yep. Okay. So if excuse my coughing again, guys. If there's anybody in here with us, can you either show yourself on the camera or make the K2 meter light up or make your presence known to Adam? Okay.
No.
No. It's very quiet, isn't it? It's eerily quiet. So yeah, But okay, guys, right. So what we got temperature wise? Yeah, we've still got 11.9. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to pause it for now. We'll go on to our next vigil.
He's standing behind my leg.
Okay.
Like he's hiding. Like he's shy, maybe.
Okay.
But not when I call her. But if I call the boys, I feel like the back of my leg goes really cold.
Yeah, because they're drawn to you. The girl isn't so much. The girl is more. Unless she's forced to grow up very quickly, so she's more. But they are very yearning for a female.
That should be ready now. Do we give you a hand?
No, you're right.
Right, what we're doing now, guys, we're just, Caroline there is just holding our SB7 spirit box. For those of you who've watched the show before will know exactly what that does. For those of you who doesn't, we actually turn that on, that scans through what we call the white noise, and we sometimes pick up EVP, sometimes Class A EVPs on this. So we're just trying now. We feel, Adam and I feel that the children are attracted to Caroline. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely.
Adam?
Yeah, 2 boys.
We have 2 boys, Aaron, Edward, and a young older girl called Samantha. So we're using the SB7 at the moment, which we've been doing for the last, say, 10 minutes, Caroline, maybe? Nothing as yet, but Caroline does feel that the smaller of the boys is near her at this moment in time. So we're just trying to get...
Where he is?
Just for the record, the creaking's the door.
Right, what we're about to introduce, if we can get it to work tonight, is our structured light sensor camera to see if we can pick up anything in here, and that will give us a clear indication as to whether we've got anybody here with us and whether they're actually hiding from us, because sometimes they'll hide from us, particularly children. Can it be one of no? It could be the battery on the PC.
Yeah.
So that's now on. I can see Caroline.
Right, can you see anything else at the moment through that on your...
No.
SLS.
No, just Caroline. And
Right.
the table. Although it looks as if she's got her leg up on the table. It's really fun.
I can assure you I haven't.
I know.
It's not Saturday night.
That's right.
Samantha,
Sorry, Caroline.
Edward and Aaron. If you can hear me, I know you can, because you're quite happily playing around here, dancing around and running. You see Caroline, who you like, just go and tug on her dress thing or let her know what you're about, if you don't mind. We can hear you. If you want to shout and scream or tell us what you're up to, we can hear you. We've got a little device over there that will pick your voice up.
Don't think they're going to come forward, do you? Well, I'm going to pause the video for a minute. I'm going to take the team into the next room, which is the main function suite at the back. They're behind us here, and we're going to do a sweep with the SLS camera around the main function suite. See if we can pick anything up in there. But we'll carry this on in about 2 minutes, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back in the bar. Sorry about that. We're you didn't really miss anything. We're just sort of going to do a sweep now of the main function suite here at the Green Bear with our SLS camera. See if we can pick anything up. I know Adam did say earlier there's nothing. Well, I'm pointing the camera now towards there. There's nothing outside that he can see or he can feel. So,
Becky, there are 2 chaps actually.
hello.
Oh,
We have a visitor.
hang on. That might be the box.
No,
No, the box is there.
yeah, that was
Okay,
that was
weird.
that
I
was.
saw that.
Here we go.
Oh, and that's the column.
That's the column, isn't
Yeah, but there's something there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because there's, if I can just show that, guys.
Let's go on again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you notice there was no body to that.
No.
Body.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a shocker. I'm going to continue filming, Becky, because we might get something
Yeah.
else again shortly.
Okay.
So this camera that we started to use late last year, guys, has proven valuable.
It's a heavy bit of kit.
Right, it is a heavy bit. It takes some getting. We did a little test around mine the other day, guys, and Adam was there, and Becky was there, and I believe Florin was there, weren't you, Florin?
Yeah.
And Adam picked up on a lady in my house, quite a negative lady called Pat, wasn't it, Adam?
She wasn't negative. She was.
No, not negative. I do
Yeah,
not negative,
lady.
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not negative at all. Sorry,
Lady.
really nice lady. And Adam and I asked her to wave to us, and on cue she waved. Unfortunately, we weren't filming it at the time, so we could, because we were just testing out the SLS camera to show Adam and Becky how it worked.
Right. So it's that. Cool. So let me just. I'm just going to do the bar.
If you get anything else, Becky, just call me. I'm just going to film around here. So this club has been here for years. It used to be the Gorleston Social Club many, many years ago, and only changed to the Green Bear. I think about 2 years ago. But did it become the Green Bear, Becky? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
You did. Me and Caroline did come to the Green Bear for about 4 years.
So that's been the Green Bear for that long, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So around about 4 years. But when I first moved here in 2006, I think it was the social club for many years, and it does get very busy on a Saturday night. On Friday night they have live music here, and this anyway you can see now it's extremely busy, and you can see the dance floor here is always busy on a Saturday evening. They have a band up there on the stage, so it takes on a totally different feel when the place is empty. It really, really does. Nothing else yet, Becky, now? And kind of strange that, I will mention it again, that when this is Adam's first time here doing the investigation, and he picked up on the energy in the ladies' toilet, which is to my left here. And a couple of people that I know from the club have had experiences in there. I won't mention any names, obviously, but it's really strange that he picked up on that more or less straight away today, that there was something in there, in that particular toilet, and something in here. They're in the room now, what they call a storeroom now, and Adam says that that's got a lot of energy in it. It's just a storeroom, basic storeroom, nothing special, but Adam does say there's something in there. Be careful.
Yeah.
Bex, you're right.
Risk assessment.
Risk assessment, yes. As you can see, it's definitely raw because we're catching the strips and all. I wonder would it be worth you taking the camera into that toilet,
Into what one? The gents?
ladies, or maybe into the pool room.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me have a go.
Yeah. Caroline wants to go now.
You want to come with? Come on.
Come on, girls.
Let's go into the ladies.
Right, do you need a camera to go with you in case you forget anything?
No, I think we'll be all right.
If you
we
get
get
anything,
we'll
yell
shout.
and I'll send Adam in. So if I come running in, I'll go fly.
Right. Are we going to be fine?
That'd be funny.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to put it on pause for a second, guys. We're with you in 2 minutes. Right, guys, welcome back. Just to give you a heads up, the girls, Becky and Caroline, are in the ladies' toilets with our structured light sensor camera, and they're seeing if they can put anything up there, because obviously, as I said, mentioned earlier a couple of times tonight, there are energies in there. Whether they're negative or positive, we don't know yet. Did you get anything, girls?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you just explain to the camera what you got?
Okay, so we got a couple of little voice phenomenon on the SP7.
Okay,
Like a higher.
really?
So got a like a
That's
and
interesting.
We both could
And
have
it said
sworn-
my name.
And it said her name.
And I didn't
Right.
even tell him my name. But
Okay,
we saw it twice on here.
right. So you got a figure on there? Right.
Twice.
It's interesting again. Toilet,
then
Adam,
It done a bunk,
2 women.
and 2 women.
but it.
Because they're hiding from me.
Oh, are they?
They must have been there with you because
Yeah.
I couldn't sense them at all in here.
And for, if any of those people are watching
we
this
could
show
hear it twice, and then it sounded
that
like
come into
someone
this
else.
club that have told me about their experiences in that particular toilet, I think that basically justifies your feelings that you've had, because obviously the girls have just been in there. Adam picked up on it straight away tonight, didn't you, Adam, that there was something there. Girls have been in there. As Becky has just said, she got something on the SP7. You've got something on the SLS camera, which is our camera there, guys, and something clearly said your name, Caroline?
Well, that's what it sounded
Yeah.
Right. Right, well that's to me, that's a... sorry for that laser, you can see pointing into the camera, that's coming from the SLS camera, guys. Yes, okay, so that was worth going in there. I think we should do the same now. How are we doing on charge for the SLS camera, Becky? Have we got enough time, enough to go into the...
No,
put-
we're nearly dead.
We're nearly dead. Well, on the actual PC itself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my fault, guys. I do apologise for that. I forgot to charge it. I shall sit in a naughty room when I get home. Okay, I'll make sure that's charged for next time. I think we should go and do a little session in the pool room
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I think we'll do that in there, and then we'll do a quiet session in here. I think in a little while.
Yep.
Everybody up for that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to hand the camera over to Becky in a minute, because she's been using the SLS and what have you. So excuse the.
Why is the lock off gone off?
Oh, okay. Now that hasn't been running for longer than what?
About an hour.
Not even an hour,
No.
and they're Duracells, and so that's interesting, guys. That was running when we left earlier on.
It was.
Those batteries in that camera should last at least 2 or 3 hours, and we've been filming for 46 minutes 22 seconds according to my camera here. So something's drained those batteries. Do I put another 4 in there?
Yeah, if you want. I think
If you
that.
face the teddy that way, Les.
Yes.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
facing that way. Lacey was facing
Yeah.
that way.
That
was
Cagney.
Okay, thank you, guys. I stand corrected, Becky. Another 10 minutes in a naughty corner tonight.
Should we venture into the men's?
Yeah.
I think you should take a camera with you, in case you pick anything up.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're going to miss it if not, aren't you?
Okay.
Uh,
I'll leave you with that.
leave me with the SB7.
Take this side here, just in case it tries
Excellent.
to come to us again.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you take the camera. That is rolling. We are rolling,
We're
yeah?
rolling.
You can
okay.
tell we've all, guys, because you've got
Yep.
the camera angles from the ceiling
Okay.
and all sorts.
Is Florin okay?
Just be careful.
Fine,
Yep.
you
It's
okay?
all right, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello.
Are you getting cold?
I'm frozen.
I know,
I'm very
it's
cold.
definitely
Just
colder
be
in here.
careful, 2 ladies walking about on your own, yeah?
Mhm.
Give us a shout if you need us.
Brilliant, thanks,
Oh,
Adam.
you'll hear us.
Yeah.
Okay, scream loudly.
Right.
Leave the light off.
Leave the light off. Okay. Do you want me to turn this light off or leave this one on?
No, leave that one on.
Okay. Oh, God, it's even colder in here. So again, excuse me, guys, for coughing. So, it's just me and Caroline in here now. I tell you what, let's put the SP7 up on the windowsill. That was just the door
Yeah.
shutting. Okay. So if we lay that flat, that's it. Okay. So the SP7's up there. Caroline's now got the SLS. I don't think I can express to you guys how cold it is in here.
It's freezing.
You know, can't quite see our breath, but
Not quite.
so Caroline, if you want to call out, I'm just going to film over your shoulder,
Okay.
just to see if we can get anything.
Is there anybody here that would like to talk to us?
Okay, that was interesting.
If you've got something to say to us, we're here to listen. You can't be afraid, we're only 2 girls standing in the men's toilet.
Ooh!
Fuck me!
Sorry for the swearing.
But that was I did. Adam sent me in and said, guys, you've got company. There are some gentlemen in here with you. Just
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I can't read at that age, so just...
No, apologise for the
I
swearing.
am so sorry.
What she actually said was from our trade.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh dear. Caroline's just had her first ever scare on a paranormal investigation. At least it's not the
It
urinals.
wasn't even a
going.
ghost.
No.
It was the leader.
Okay.
Thank you, Les.
Okay. So, do you want me to call out, see if I can get any luck?
Yeah, as long as Les don't walk back in.
Okay. So, to the gentlemen who are in here with us now, we have a special camera that allows you to appear.
I'm just
on
going
it.
to move around the room a bit.
Okay. And we also have a little radio that you can talk into. So we'll be able to hear your voice. Okay. So if there is any spirits in here with us, can you either speak or talk or show yourself on the SLS? Anything? Okay. You okay there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoever it is does not want us to see him.
No. I think it's trying to come through on the SP7. But I don't know if that's just the radio waves. Is it me or has it got colder?
Yeah.
Has dropped, hasn't it? Okay.
We should have brought the thermometer in with us.
Yeah.
They do not want us to see them.
No.
They're not as
How do you feel in here, apart from cold?
hot and cold.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
If there is anything here, I don't think they're here to hurt us.
No. No. As long as they don't flush the urinals, because I'm actually sat on one at the moment. So yeah, I would get a very, very wet bum.
But I definitely think the temperature has dropped a lot more in here than it did when we done the baselines earlier.
Yeah. It dropped by about a degree to 2 in the women's. But that's bound to because it is sort of, well, time is, hang on, I will check.
22:23.
No, that's not right, not 22:23. It is
Yes.
now 20 past 12. 20 past midnight.
He's checked. Of course, it's not going to be 20 past 10, is it? He's changing it.
Okay.
There is definitely nothing wanting us to see him.
No. It's warmed up slightly as well now.
Yeah, but is that because we're used to it though? Do you
Could
think?
be.
We're sort of acclimatised into the cold.
Yeah.
Okay, right, well we will leave you to it. If you would like to talk to us later, we're here.
Okay, I'm just going to pause again, guys, and we'll go on to our next vigil. Okay, so we are now heading down into the cellar.
There we are.
All right there, Caroline. I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, hello.
Oh, yeah, I see. You know what? It's clear.
Something's just popped up that is disconnected from something, but I don't know what.
Oh, okay. You didn't get nothing down here, do you?
Well, I mean, yeah, no,
No.
I know of now.
No. That's quite clear here. I was talking to, is it your wife?
Saturday partner, yes.
Your partner, yeah. Speaking to her earlier because I was convinced there was a tunnel leading that way. Which I don't know whether she knew about. She didn't think. She told me about the drain,
Yeah, there's a drain on there.
But
yeah.
there's something that's quite deep.
Yeah, it's hollow. I think it's a wooden floor. Yeah, that is. Don't know what's underneath it. I haven't got a clue.
Okay, all right. I have a feeling there's a tunnel there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but this isn't connected to it. It's dead. Do you feel anything?
No.
No, I do not. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
well,
There you are.
Right, are you filming, Caroline?
Yeah.
This is a laser we're starting to use from time to time, guys. This is, if anything breaks the beam with the laser, obviously it'll show on camera. So if I can just back you walk across there, and now you'll see that the lasers are showing on Becky.
Yeah.
So sometimes if something walks across that, or an orb or an energy, it will show on the orb like it is on Becky right now.
Okay.
And if we're filming on camera, we will pick that up. As I said, it's fairly new. I haven't had this laser long, so we haven't actually deployed it yet, if I'm honest. Nights of War once, I'm not doing it tonight. We'll probably do it at the next video we do, which I'm not going to mention tonight. But that's one of our new tools, and it's quite a good one.
Go.
Samantha, Edward and Aaron, if you can hear my voice, do you want to come and we're now going to have a cup of tea in here. Do you want to come and join us and sit with us for a while? Caroline's here. Can you say something for us? There's a teddy bear over here, just got your name on it. Come and play with him. Two gentlemen that's been following the ladies about tonight. We know that you were attached to the Priory. We've got ascertained that much. Are you here? Can you say something to us? We'll stay here all night if that's what it takes. Or you can just tell us to go if you want to. We need you to tell us why you're here. Right, you are here. Come forward, please. It's getting very cold in here.
Extremely.
We cut the two chaps are just dead centre of the screen. The kids are cowering behind you, Caroline. They're behind you. Because you're protecting them, as it were.
Is it cold? Just there.
All around, just all around.
Yeah, yeah.
It's freezing over
It's
here.
generally cold in here anyway, but I've noticed a noticeable drop in temperature the last few minutes.
Temp's the same. Temp's
Really?
the same. Yeah, temp's the same as the baseline. Yep.
Can you just
It's uncanny that.
aim at me for a second, Becky, because it's cold all around me. Same.
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
20, 21. I mean, obviously a normal temperature is what? Between 36 and 38?
Yeah.
So your hands are a bit cold. Oh, your hand temperature's dropped. Okay. Now it's gone back up again then. Okay. And
Yeah,
again.
that's what I mean. It's like a circle
Yeah.
effect. It's very cold.
Okay.
They are here. The two men are here.
Temperatures are holding from the baselines earlier.
Can you get a time period for these two gentlemen? I know you said they were related to the Priory, so
Yeah.
they've gone back quite some time.
Yeah, it would have been just before it was dissolved.
And do you get the sort of negative feel of these
Yeah, I do.
guys?
Yeah, I think they were doing things that perhaps they might shouldn't have been, to be honest.
Right, okay.
I think. Oh, they're not very happy about this. They're not going to tell me, so I've got to rely on the feeling that I get because they won't talk to me.
When you say not happy about us again?
But no, about me, what am I going to say? I think
Right,
they're
okay.
involved in stealing things.
Okay.
And other unpleasant business.
Right, so we don't need to go into detail.
No.
Okay, read from that what you will.
I don't know if Galston Priory is part of the dissolution. I don't think it was. I think it was one of the few that survived.
I think you'll find that was closed around about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And these two, like shadowy figures, and yeah.
It's getting colder, but the temperature's not changing. It's really.
Yeah, but see, sometimes that
Come feel my hand.
Do you sense them, Les?
Yes. Yeah.
20.
I mean,
oh
Yeah.
no, 19.
I'm
But
going to
feel
turn
it.
the laser off a little. I've sensed
Bloody
when
hell.
I come in
Yeah.
here
You are quite cold.
at the weekends
Yeah.
with my wife, and obviously that I do tend to use this toilet. But I said to you before, Ellen, that I do feel like I'm watched in there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's a different feeling I get when I'm in the bar.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a different feeling.
it's an uncomfortable feeling. And where those two are stood, Flora, if you take your thing just behind where Becky is, the two are stood just in the middle of the room.
It is weird here. I'm getting the.
Oh, what's down there?
I don't want to shine the laser in up Florence's face from us.
Nothing, fine.
It's cold.
Do you feel cold, Caroline?
Yeah, her hands are cold.
Right.
This hand's even colder.
What one?
This one.
Nobody wears a cross or anything, do they?
No.
No.
Absolutely don't.
I just wondered because
Feel
I
my
think
hand.
that might be a good trigger object, that was all.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, what I was
Bex.
thinking.
Yeah.
Feel my hand. No, feel it.
So that's warm, but it's quite
Is
cold
that
on top.
dust around you just that when
Yeah.
you just did that? Was that dust?
Yeah. So it's dust there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting though that what you said about Lacey tonight, Bex, when we were at our last venue, which was the Kevin, wasn't it?
Yep.
She was all ballistic, wasn't she? And tonight
She's been quiet.
extremely quiet.
Yeah. I don't know if. Do you get the feeling that they haven't got enough energy to
Yeah.
actually
We
cause anything?
talked about this earlier, didn't
You
we?
know what I think it is? I think there's two things. First thing is because these kids see these men, they're freaked out. Know what they because I know they are because they went behind Caroline.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think a lot of the time they are drained of their energy through
Yeah.
being in this sort of situation.
Yeah.
In the front bar, you'll experience them more because they're away. Because I don't think those two men
They don't go there.
go through to that side.
Yeah.
But through here, that's why they didn't tend to venture out. It's only because Caroline's here.
Yeah.
They can't do anything.
So for some
They're
reason, Aaron,
petrified.
Edward, and Samantha are hiding behind
Yeah,
Caroline. That makes sense.
yeah.
Now, with regards to ladies' toilet, where
Yeah.
you felt the energy, and I happen to
Yeah.
know that certain patrons here have had experiences in
Yeah.
there.
I said a piece to camera. I've been in there by myself, and I could have sworn that there was someone else in there with me,
Okay.
and there hasn't been.
Okay. That being said, do you find the energy in the ladies' toilet that you picked up on tonight is a negative one?
No.
No,
No.
Just
no.
benign, basically.
Yeah.
When we was in there, I felt like it was playful.
Yeah.
Playful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why every time we actually focused on it, she done a bunk and appeared somewhere else.
I
Because one of our patrons here, I'm not going to mention who, did get a slap on the head while she sat on the
Oh, I
toilet.
told you about physical contact, didn't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? Yeah? Yeah.
But with
Yeah.
regards to the gents' toilets, I beg to differ with the landlord because, or the managers, because they reckon that somebody passed away in this room. I didn't feel that. I think it was just on the inside
Yeah,
of
but
this
maybe
toilet.
they'll pass on information to you that they've heard, so
Yeah.
it might be second,
Possibly.
third hand.
But
Yeah.
I'm definitely sure that it's within that room, just as you go into the toilet where the cubicle is. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
yeah, okay. Right,
Right, I'm going to turn the SB7 spirit box off, guys, right?
okay,
Mhm.
right.
Now, I'm not too sure whether we should just... How many minutes are we on our video?
105.
105?
Mhm.
I think what we'll do is, guys, we'll do one more sweep of the bar.
Yep.
And then we'll say our goodbyes to the camera, and then we'll end the video.
Yep.
And then I'll put it up tomorrow as well, as promised.
Okay.
Okay,
Lovely.
right. So, we've now finished our investigation here at the Green Bear in Galston. We've captured a few interesting little bits. I just want to see what everybody else's opinion of it is. So, Adam.
As an evaluation, I would say this place is definitely haunted. It is. A couple of the spirits haven't been here very long. The children have been here quite a long time. It's more feelings based rather than physical things. At least that's what we've experienced tonight.
Mhm.
But it is definitely genuinely haunted because you do feel like you're being watched. There are things out the corner of the eye. There are things that you hear. Unfortunately, we didn't catch tonight, but maybe if we come back again, we will.
Okay. Les, how do you
I
feel?
just think that it's strange that when Adam walked in tonight, having never been to the building before, he picked up on the energies, particularly into the ladies' toilets. And as I said, I've been told by certain patrons of here, they've had experiences in there, and we would have in this place has definitely got some energies here.
Caroline, your first investigation, how do you feel it went?
I really enjoyed it. Well, I can't wait to do another one. I do think it's interesting that the kids did take a shine to me, which
they did.
I'm more than happy with.
Yeah.
You know, if they feel safe around me, fair enough. But yeah, I would like to thank Les for inviting me to join his team.
Delighted to have you.
Much appreciated, and as I said, can't wait to do another one.
Okay, brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes our investigation. Please watch the video. If you do happen to see anything that we've missed, feel free to either comment or inbox us, because we might have missed something whilst we were filming. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, and we're Urban Paranormal UK. And good night for now.
Thanks for watching,
Good night.
guys. See
Thank
you next
you.
time.
Bye.
Bye.